So yeah, I want to talk about how I was getting close to my NDE experience when I was on drugs, man. And you know, this this group of people, these devils wanted to take me out. And I want to talk about how when I was on this drug, one of my one of the people I know, I'm not gonna say his name, but I kind of really don't trust him. And I want to talk about how this drug, I know it was laced with it got like crystal fentanyl and what's that, angel dust. And what this drug did was like it put a worm in my, my inside of me. So it was like a setup drug, like for this drug to take me out. So the enemy thought he was gonna take me out by me doing this drug, and he thought I was gonna crash out. I did crash out actually, but he thought I was gonna crash out and then kill myself and just throw myself off a bridge or something. And it's crazy because I had like the like I had some sharp, uh, pointy object. Like I was about to stab myself, and I really wanted to kill myself, but like I just couldn't. And after that, I just ran off, right? And I was in the realm, bro, of life and death, where I was seeing like monitoring spirits. They're monitoring me to see what I'm gonna do because I'm getting close to if I'm gonna kill myself or if I'm gonna make it out alive. And I was like so close to death, and I ended up just going city to city on this drug that the enemy planted on me, right? So this drug, man, kept me up for a long time, and this drug was a trip because this drug was not just crystal meth. It had like other things because it had me doing things that I was abnormal that you're not supposed to do. And now I'm starting to see like how there's homeless people that are out here that are crashing out or being loud. There's things that the enemy sets on certain individuals to destroy their lives. So I want to talk about it that I woke up and God showed me something that there's individuals, this group of demonic task force people, even devils out here that roam with fallen angels that watch us 24/7, monitor us. And when you get close to the truth, man, the enemy, Satan, he doesn't like the truth. When you know the truth, he's gonna do anything to destroy you. So you try to destroy my life by taking me out on crystal meth and lacing it with other type of drugs, and then my so-called friends. I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust them. I'll say it to their face. Like I don't even want them around me anymore. Cause what they did, man, they were doing things behind my back, you know, and I could easily make a quick phone call if I want to, and call somebody to do whatever it is that I want. But I'm not that type of person because then I'm just gonna be on my hand. Blood's gonna be on my hand, and I'm not trying to move that route. I'm trying to move a route with getting close to God and not to hold I don't want to hold nothing against them. I forgive them. Whatever they did, I forgive them. Because they did whatever they did. It's that's them, and so it's an everyday battle now that I gotta face now to know that I can't trust anybody out here, and I'm letting chosen one, or whatever you're going through in life, man. You want to be careful not to trust a lot of people and set apart, because there's people that come after you because they know that you have a calling, they know you have something special, and if you have something special in you, and you're supposed to be like a prophet and stuff like that, and you're supposed to like speak God's truth, and you have God in you, then you're a target, man. No matter whether you like it or not, there's no escape. You can't fit in with them. That's just how it is. So I just want to tell you that you got to put that full armor on and pick up that Bible and get close to the truth, man. So you could be safe. Because if you don't, then the enemy's gonna destroy your life, man. You know, he wanted to take me out, man. There's the you know high elites, man, that are very they pick and choose who they're gonna get, and these elites, man, they're very evil, they're the evil ones, and they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to bring people together. And there's individuals and groups, task forces out there, man, that they get paid for it. They get paid for it. There's task forces all over. Like, we could talk about the FBI, the CIA, all the gang stalking, and we could talk about like the government branches as well. There's certain government branches, man, that do these things, and I'm just letting you know that this is what they do. And I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying there's some individuals in those groups that do these things. Because everybody has a job for something, right? So I'm letting you know that you want to be careful, and really really be aware of your surroundings. Because if you're not aware of your surroundings, you want to know the people who are around you, and who your friends are and who are not your friends. You want to see the good fruits and the bad fruits. Because if you're with the bad fruits, man, and there's some people, man, you can't even know, because salt and sugar looks the same. So you wouldn't even be able to tell. Some people will smile at your face and be all friendly with you, but they really want to take you out. Only God can see the heart, because God judges in the heart. He knows the heart. So he doesn't judge by face. He judges by the heart, and he knows if your heart is not right. So you really want to take it to God and let him know, God, are these people for me or not, or what should I do? And get a prophetic word, man. Get a prophetic word on YouTube. There's a lot of there's a lot of prophets on YouTube, man. There's good prophets that will put you on game and let you know that there's something going on in your life, and they will let you know. you know so you really want to get close to God, man. If you're really having trouble, like if you're seeing some patterns going on, like you're losing your job, you see like you're being monitored by a lot of people, and you see like you're about to go homeless, or like you just feel things are not right in your life, like families fighting all the time, or you feel like a cold feeling inside of you when you wake up, or like you feel a lot of fear. Say if you feel like a lot of fear and you feel weak, or like say your voice sounds kind of like, excuse my language, but like scary, like you're like bitchy, like my bad, excuse my language, but like if you sound like you have a lot of fear, man, that means you're being attacked. The these demons, man, they attack you in ways, especially if you're doing things that you're not supposed to do. So you really want to not watch certain things like pornography, man. Pornography, man. You know, you know that you take your energy when you take out all that semen. You want to have how the celibacy, they talk about that, where you don't want to go, you want to go months or even more, just not even do that at all. That's what God wants us not to do. He doesn't want us to waste our sperm like that, man. Because then you're that's basically like your energy source that the enemy takes from you, and he uses that. You know, he wants to swap. There's a destiny swapping that they do, and it gets more deeper. And witches and warlocks know these things, but they gatekeep it, and they don't want to tell people these things, because that's access for your abundance. That's for you to prosper in life, to be uh, God doesn't want us to be poor, man. He wants us to build us up for us to be a good version. If you're falling poor and you're falling into poverty, it's because you're the one that's doing that to yourself by choosing the things that we're not supposed to do, like drugs, alcohol, sexual, say like sexual morality. Like if you're looking for like prostitutes, cigarettes, like drugs, even food as well. That's all that stuff that you do. It could lead to poverty, and the enemy knows how to take your destiny from these things. And food, it's hard to say it too. Food is a drug, and I hate to say it because I love food. I love to eat, and food could lead to like uh, you having gluttony. And I had a lot of gluttony, man. That I had to take it to God, man. And God had to take out all that gluttony out of me because I was overeating like 5 to 7 meals a day, just overeating, just doing whatever I want. And man, eating too much, man, is not good for you because then you're gonna have that gluttony inside of you, and it's gonna be hard for you to lose weight. And then there's like parasites, and there's witches and warlocks that know how to attack the stomach. They attack the stomach, and they attack the chest, and they want you to be bloated and all fat. And you don't want them to attack that because they're attacking you because they're trying to take money from you. That's how it works. And Satan doesn't like when I talk about this thing. I cut him up when I talk about these things, man, because Satan's defeated, and he doesn't want people to know these secret things because he wants to keep these secret. This is secret things that they don't want you to know. They want you to go on a loop to figure out what it is. But the Holy Bible is going to expose it all. It's going to let you know that this is what's going on. There's cults. We got cults that do sacrifices. We got like Santa Muerte, we got San Judas. All these things, man, they're all witchcraft, man, to like, you know, to make money off of people. People put their high altars, and I know people are looking at me like, you're giving it away. They like, I don't like this guy. People gatekeep stuff too as well, and I'm gonna expose you gatekeepers as well. You people that like to hide stuff, I'm gonna expose you as well because you guys want to gatekeep stuff to not let people know what's going on, and there's other people's life that are getting destroyed and are dying, and you don't care if they die, you know. So I'm letting the chosen ones know, the ones that are struggling out there, that are really out there in the streets, homeless or whatever you're going through in life. I see that a lot of homeless people are very nice people, very good people. That they're very good people, and there's people that like to destroy other people's lives, and that's what it is. So if you're chosen, man, I'm just letting you know that you want to be aware and be careful, and you want to have Jesus Christ in your life, so He could protect you from the evil one. Because the evil ones, they don't care, man. They're gonna do whatever it takes because they have that pride in them. They just wanna do whatever it is, to take you out. Man, I messed myself up because I was doing a lot of stuff in high school, and I got to a point where I was just like, I got into like crews. I had to fight certain people, like get into fights, and sometimes like trying to like because gang banging was back then, there was a thing. So I was doing mostly like trying to fit in with the cool kids, like oh, I want to do that, but I want to just fit in. But I don't want to do the shooting though, But I want to kick it with them. And what I'm saying is, back then everybody was just doing their thing, man, drinking, smoking, doing drugs, and all that stuff, man. It led to me having an addiction for 15 years to the doing so much drugs and so much alcohol just by kicking it with the wrong crowds, and that takes away your destiny, man, because we're really supposed to not be doing these things, because then it's gonna lead us to poverty, and we're gonna be broke. God doesn't want us to do that. God wants us to work. He wants us to take care of our family. He wants us to take care of like the homeless. He wants us to read the word and do what's right in His eyes, because God doesn't like wickedness. He doesn't like all that stuff. And I was a wicked person, man. I used to do a lot of stuff, man. I have a lot of filth. I'm not clean myself, but what I'm trying to say is, if you're doing those things, guys, God still is gonna give you a chance, because we're all sinners. So even the ones that are even doing evil, He's still gonna he's still gonna give you a chance. He's not gonna look at you and be like, nah, you did too much, I don't want you, you're too evil. No, that's the devil condemning you. That's a lie from Satan, and he wants you to believe that lie. And God has his hands open to anybody. It doesn't matter what color, what race you are. It doesn't matter if you're blue or red. What I'm trying to say, well, red, the devil doesn't have a chance, right? So never mind, not red. What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what race you are, and he said he's here for all the sinners, and he wants to save people, man, from eternal hellfire, which is really real. God gave me a you know spiritual insight to let me know that there is a hell, that they do get tormented when you pray, and they do get tormented badly when you start putting on the full armor, reading the word, and just keep pushing yourself to get close to God. And the devil does not like that when you mention Jesus Christ, his name, because it holds power and it holds weight. It really does, man. So I'm telling you, all these shrines and all these statues, wooden images, they're all just demons going inside the statues and the dolls, because they like to go in dolls as well, and statues. And God's not in these statues. God is not in those shrines. Those are demons that are acting like they're false gods when it's just a lie from Satan. So he wants to just make you believe that to pray to the San Judas or Santa Muerte or any a statue, when God said he's not a statue, man. God's everywhere, man. All you gotta do is close your eyes and pray to him, and he could hear your prayers. And he wants to have a personal relationship with you, and heal you from whatever heart you're we all have a broken heart, because we all go through stuff. So I'm just saying, he wants to heal us and take care of us, man. And that's how much he loves us. So I'm giving you the message, guys. I hope you guys resonate with this message. All praise to the Most High. You guys be safe out there. I love you guys. All right, bye.